We're going to talk about dividing with decimals. First thing you have to make sure that you know is that the first number is the dividend and the second number or the second term is the divisor. So the dividend will go on the inside and the divisor on the outside. You have to move the decimal of the divisor over until it becomes a whole number, and then you have to do the same thing to the dividend. So we'll do that now. After you do that, after the decimal slides, you have to move it up. So the decimal slides up into the quotient. So now it's like you have placed the decimal correctly and you're dividing whole numbers. You could even rewrite it to make it neater, right? Just make sure you put the decimal in the correct place. And then you say, how many groups of 12 can fit into 34 without going over? If you're not sure, you can always do some scratch math. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. So we can't do 36 because it's too many, so we do 2. And that exact factor is, or product is 24. And then we subtract and we get 10. Now, in 6th grade, we divide until we calculate the remainder or we have a substantial amount of terms. For our class, I would like you to stop at the thousands place. So then you say, how many times can 12 divide 10? Well, it can't, but we have to keep going because this is like a remainder. Since we have the decimal, because of this decimal, we can have 0, okay? Now, how many groups of 12 go into 100? Again, if you're not sure, you can do some scratch math. 12 times 6 is 72. 12 times 8 is 96. So that's as far as I can go. So 8 groups of 12 fit in 100, and the closest guess is 96. So I keep going. I keep adding zeros, right? Once we have a decimal, we can keep adding zeros until we get the quotient that we need. How many groups of 12 go into 40? 3. Without going over, that number is 36. We subtract, we get 4. At this point, we can see that there's a pattern. No matter what I do, this number will continue to repeat itself. So when that happens, we can stop the math and put a line over the repeating number, and we call that a repeating decimal.